Let me ask you something. What if I told you that every single night, while you're asleep, a critical process is happening inside your brain? And for most people over 60, it's quietly starting to fail. Now, this isn't about bad luck or your genes. It's about something much simpler: what you eat before you go to bed. Okay, let's get right into this, because by the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly how to fight back, starting tonight. So let's start with a question almost nobody ever thinks to ask. What does your brain actually do when you're asleep? If you're picturing it just powering down like a computer, well, you're in for a pretty big surprise. While you're completely out of it, your brain is running one of the most sophisticated cleaning programs ever discovered. It's the whole reason you wake up feeling sharp and clear-headed. But there's a catch. And this is where things get a little, well, concerning. For many of us, once we pass age 60, this entire system starts to break down. And the scary part? It happens slowly, silently, without a single warning sign, until the damage has been piling up for years. But, and this is important, it does not have to be this way. Let's take a look at the system itself. So, not too long ago, scientists discovered this incredible process called the glymphatic system. The best way to think of it is as your brain's own dedicated nightly cleaning crew. See, during deep sleep, your brain is flooded with cerebrospinal fluid, and it literally washes out all the junk and debris that built up during the day. It's like a power washer for your neurons. So what is this junk it's removing? Well, it's not just random stuff. We're talking about metabolic waste, toxic compounds, and most importantly, misfolded proteins like beta amyloid. And you've probably heard of that one. Yep, it's the protein that's directly linked to Alzheimer's disease. In a healthy brain, this stuff gets flushed away every single night. When it doesn't, the consequences can be pretty severe. In this timeline, this really highlights the silent danger of it all. The buildup starts long before anyone feels a thing. Year 1, nothing. Year 5, you still feel fine. But by the time someone actually notices a problem with their memory, this junk has often been accumulating for a decade or even more. 10 years of silent damage, all because the brain's cleaning crew just didn't have the right tools for the job. But right here is where the whole story takes a sharp turn toward hope. This decline is absolutely not inevitable. Your brain isn't some machine that just wears out and can't be fixed. No way. It is so much more powerful and responsive than that. This quote really gets to the heart of it. The brain is a living, adaptable organ. The research is crystal clear on this. It literally changes based on what you give it. And there are very specific things you can give it to help it fight back with everything it's got. So what are the most powerful tools in our arsenal? Well, you're not going to find them in a pill bottle. You're going to find them right here in these 5 real whole foods: sardines, avocado, walnuts, spinach, and mackerel. Let's break down exactly how each one of these foods goes to work. First up, we've got sardines. Think of these guys as the structural repair crew. They are absolutely loaded with an omega-3 called DHA, which is a literal building block for your brain cell membranes. DHA keeps those membranes nice and flexible, which is essential for your brain cells to talk to each other quickly. Plus, they're packed with B12 to protect nerve fibers and are safely low in mercury, a total win-win. Next, avocado. This is your brain's blood flow and neurotransmitter specialist. Its healthy fats help improve circulation, which means more oxygen and more nutrients get delivered right where they need to go. It's also jam-packed with folate, which is so important for managing neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. And get this, it even helps your brain repair damaged DNA while you sleep. Okay, walnuts are just fascinating. They are the cellular cleanup team. They do something pretty incredible by activating a process called mitophagy. Now, in simple terms, that's your brain's quality control system taking out the trash. It clears away old, broken down cellular power plants, the mitochondria. This restores the energy your brain cells desperately need to power all those nightly repairs. And then you've got spinach, the master control system. It's a true multitasker for your brain. The magnesium in it is crucial for getting that deep, restorative sleep that allows the whole cleaning system to even turn on. Its nitrates help relax blood vessels to boost oxygen delivery. And on top of all that, vitamins K and E act like bodyguards, protecting your nerve fibers and cell membranes from damage. Finally, we have mackerel, the high-performance fuel. If sardines are the repair crew, then mackerel is like the fire department. It's even richer in those amazing omega-3s that directly calmed brain inflammation. And here's the kicker. It also boosts something called BDNF. Think of BDNF as miracle grow for your brain cells. It helps them grow, survive, and build new connections. Now, this is the part most people miss, so listen close. You can't just pick one of these and call it a day. These 5 foods don't work as solo acts, no. They work together as an integrated, synergistic system. And when they're together, the sum is so much greater than its parts.
And you can see right here how it all fits together like a perfect puzzle. The fish handle the repairs and put out fires. The avocado manages the plumbing and blood flow. Walnuts are on waste removal duty, and spinach makes sure you get the deep sleep needed for the whole operation to even happen. See? Each one tackles a different, essential piece of the problem.
But hold on, there is one more secret. A final piece of the puzzle that really changes everything. Turns out it's not just what you eat that matters, it's when you eat it. Just think about this for a second. When these foods are part of your evening meal, you are loading your bloodstream with these exact repair nutrients right before your brain's cleanup cycle kicks into high gear. You're delivering the fuel precisely when the biological need is at its absolute peak. You're not just hoping the tools are there, you are literally supplying them on demand for the night shift. So really, it all comes down to this. Every single evening, you make a choice that directly determines how well your brain is going to heal, clean, and strengthen itself while you sleep. Most of us make that choice without even thinking about it, but you don't have to anymore. You now know what's happening behind the scenes, and you know exactly what your brain is asking for. The knowledge is now yours. You can't unknow it. So the only question that's left, the one that only you can answer starting tonight, is simply this. What are you going to have for dinner?